Hello everybody and welcome to day 4 of our hip series. So what we have today is obviously a combination of mobility, of a little bit of strength training definitely, and we've got teeny tiny bit of explosiveness in that as well. Let's just go straight into it and let me introduce it to you and let me give you the options and adjustments that you can eventually perform in case that whatever I'm doing is a little too much. So we have again 3 rounds of 10 exercises, and that is including one staple. The staple only appears twice in each round. I think it might be more than enough though. But let's just not skip, let's not scare you off straight at the beginning. So what we're gonna start with, obviously a little warm up of our hips, and as per always it is going to be quite nice to have it in each round as a beginning, just to ease those hips a little bit. So what we do is we're going to start the seated position, one leg in front of us, bend the other one straight, and simply what we're gonna do is just to roll the hips. So we're gonna flip the leg behind as far as it allows us. Now guys, obviously I appreciate that not everybody can do that, so this will be performed for 1 minute on one side. Now however, if you cannot, if this is not obviously accessible to you, please don't panic. You most definitely can sit like that, and then you simply put that leg behind, even bend it, okay, just as much as it allows you. Just try to stretch it as much as possible, try to put it as far behind you as straight as possible, but keep those hips on the floor. You can obviously support yourself with hands, but make sure that you don't lift yourself up on that, okay? So it's just really purely this movement and only to the range of motion that will allow you to go. For the second, we swap the sides. Then we have exercise that would be starting in a kneeling lunge, and from there we just gonna go into a plié squat pretty much, and to the other side of kneeling lunge, and that what we are repeating. We try to stay low, okay? So when you go from that lunge, you don't rise up, but you simply only open that leg and the other one goes down, so you stay as low as possible. If this troubles you somehow, what you can do is just simply a wide squat. Just perform a wide squat all for that 1 minute. Then we have our staple for the first time, and the staple is Spiderman push-up. There's 2 exercises, Spiderman push-up and is also squat jump. Now Spiderman push-up will be performed for 40 minutes, squat jumps for 40 seconds, I'm sorry. Squat jumps for 20 seconds. Now Spiderman push-up, for those who are not aware, so it's a push-up when you on one leg, when the other one is tucking onto the side close to your elbow. We obviously aiming to go low with our chest as we would normally in a regular push-up, and we also trying to avoid excessive leaning to the side and rocking hips and stuff like that. Again, this is quite advanced move, so guys, please, if you know that this is just too much, again, not to worry about anything. You can either try on your knee, that's, we're gonna be alternating, okay, for those 40 seconds. That's one option. Second option, you can do side tuck in the plank position without the push-up, or if push-up is something that you want to work on, just simply perform those push-ups for 40 seconds. 20 seconds is a squat jump, so you go down to squat and we just push ourselves up into a jump as we go. Again, in case that you can't jump for some reason, just perform squat with kind of like a powerful rise, let's say, okay? That's 20 seconds. Afterwards, we go to a curtsy lunge to sit down. So I would like you to make sure that you first perform the curtsy, which is a diagonal lunge, let's say. So one leg, instead of step in the rear at your back, what you would do for rear step lunge, you step back but diagonally. And you go to a lunge. That's a curtsy lunge. But we're not stopping here. We're gonna go all the way down to sit down, and then we rise back up into curtsy lunge. So try to first go in that lunge position to make sure that you're not twisting and turning in any way, that you keep in the form, that you go in that lunge position, and from there you sit down, okay? You try to fold those legs as much, the top knee as well. Make sure it's not staying up. You are aiming for, even if it's meant, if it means that you have to stop for 1-2 seconds, it's absolutely fine. But just try to bring that knee low. And then, preferably without hands, going back up. Then we repeat that on the other side, obviously. And then we have a deep squat to RDL, to Romanian deadlift. So, preferably, I'd like you to go into a really deep squat when your elbows are pushing your knees apart. And from here, you just, whilst you keep pushing those elbows apart with those knees apart with your elbows, from there you're just lifting your hips up and then back down to squat. But keep pushing those elbows, those knees. Oh dear. Okay, that's for 1 minute. Now obviously, in case that you're struggling with this for whatever reason, then you can perform just a regular squat, and from there you just shift the weight of upper body, like if you're trying to touch with your forehead the floor. Okay, you're not moving with your legs, it's just your hips are going up and your head is going down. It's kind of like a rocking movement. So that could be in case that the deep squat is not accessible to you. After that, we got our staple again. So those are the Spiderman push-ups and the squat jumps. And we finish with 2 exercises, one side at a time. So one exercise but one side at a time. And it is a plank leg raise. 1 minute on one side, 2nd minute on another side. If it would be too much for your wrist, you can just perform kneeling leg raise. Alright, that is option as well. Just make sure, if you do obviously both positions, make sure that your leg is going as high as possible. Again, you're not opening your hips to the side, you're not turning to the side or anything like that. You're keeping them square. You're keeping everything parallel to the floor, and just your leg is going as high as possible, heel pointing to the ceiling. And that's it, that's our 10 exercises done. That's a 1 round done, and we're gonna repeat that for 2 more rounds. It should be quite challenging, but there are bits where we kind of can take a little rest and a little break. But yes, I don't think it's gonna be that easy, but definitely will be manageable. Well, let's see, shall we? I'm gonna put some music on. I will probably grab a drink before we start, because again, we're not stopping until the very end, because it's nice to have a little challenge. And push ourselves. Oops, sorry, I did have the thing ready, but it's all gone. There it is. Alright, let's start the timer. And let's go. We're gonna go first with that hip roll, however I can call it. Try not to use your hands, but if you have to, you have to. It's all good. Hip rolls.
lunge to Spiderman push-up. Squat jumps. Curtsy lunge sit down. Swap. Squat to idle. Spiderman push up. Squat jumps. Plank leg raise. Swan. Hip rolls. Swan. lunge to Spiderman push up. Squat jumps. Curtsy lunge sit down. Swag. Squat to title. Spiderman push-up. Squat jumps. Plank leg raise. Swap. Hip rolls. lunge to Spiderman push-up. Squat jumps. Curtsy lunge sit down. Swan. Squat to high floor. Spiderman push-up. Squat jumps. Plank leg raise. Swan.
Wow. Woo. I knew it was gonna be demanding, but that was something. Well done, guys. Very good. Let me just turn this very peculiar music down because I don't know what kind of mix is that the YouTube found, really. But never mind, it's not the point. The point is that you've done it, you finished here. Very, very, very good indeed. Well done, guys. Big tap on the shoulder. Once again, it wasn't easy. It was very challenging, fairly challenging. Very good. If you've managed to go through, I did, but with some kind of rests in between because I just couldn't. Right, if you have to go, obviously, please go. But do stretch, do stretch. Give those extra 2-3 minutes of your time to those very important stretches, please. I will grab a drink in case that you stay in here with me and we're gonna do it together. Whew. Well done, guys. All right, so let's start in a cobra position. So go on your stomach, your hands next to your chest, and push the upper body off and away from the floor. Keep those hips hanging down heavily. Now for those who would prefer to go to upward dog, just lift those knees away from the floor for a bit more active stretch. It's up to you guys how you feel, honestly. You worked really hard today, well done. Alright. Now push yourself back. Your glutes back onto your heels. Keep those hands stretched in front of you. Actively push into the floor. Stretch yourself a little bit from those shoulders. Stretch those arms. Fantastic. Alright, let's do something about the quads. I think they go quite a bit today. So go into the kneeling lunge with no more exercises. I promise it's just a stretch. Keep that front foot further away, so it sort of creates 75-degree, and just move those hips closer to the front foot, as deep as you can, and breathe through it nicely, calmly. Enjoy the feeling of that hard work that you have just accomplished. Okay, now bring those hands down on the inside of your foot. However, please don't round your shoulders in order to go lower. I would rather if you stay on your fingers, but you will first push your tummy towards the ground and only as far as it allows you. First is your tummy, and then if it's accessible to you, you can go lower with your chest, and therefore you can put your palms down, but just try to keep the back straight and those shoulders open, not rounded. Keep looking in front of you. Fantastic. Now bring your hand, that is the one in the middle, in between your hand and your foot, bring it up towards the ceiling, look up to it. And twist to it more, as much as you can. Now that hand that is up, pointing to the ceiling, I would like you to point it to your rear toes. You will have to dip those hips down towards the ground as well. And you will have to open the knee a little bit. Turn the knee and look over your rear hand shoulder, just for a little deeper stretch. Beautiful. Roll it back up. Fantastic. Now push yourself back with your hips ending above the rear leg knee. Your foot is gonna go in between your hands right now. If your foot was too close, just stretch it further in front of you. Flex those toes. And again, first we starting with our tummy. We bring in our tummy closer to our thigh. And then eventually, if it's accessible, we can try to bring the chest closer to the knee. And for those that can go even lower, can try to bring the chin towards the shin. And beautiful, just roll slowly up. And you're gonna swap legs and do the exactly same thing on the other side. So kneeling lunge with the front foot a little further away from the hips. But now hips are moving closer to the foot. As close and as deep as you can. Now stay in it for a couple breaths. Breathe through your nose. You can close your eyes if you want. With every breath out, feel that stretch again a little deeper. Now bring those hands on the inside. And again, start on your fingers. Eventually, if that's not accessible, you can have something underneath as well. Or just do that, or just basically lean on that front knee somehow. Okay, and start to bring that tummy first. Keep looking up in front of you. So first your tummy, then eventually the chest can follow. Keep breathing through your nose. Fantastic. Now the hand in the middle goes up towards the ceiling. Really turn after that. Stretch it whilst the other hand is pushing the floor away. And then aim down towards your rear toes. Drop those hips as well towards the floor. Open that knee. Keep looking over that shoulder. And breathe. And you can bring it back. Bring it on the outside. Now move that leg. Stretch it more in front of you. Hips above your rear like knee, and again we aiming to bring first the stomach, flex the toes as well. First the stomach, your tummy, towards the quads, towards your thigh. Then eventually chest to knee, and again chin to shin. Keep breathing through. Beautiful. Fantastic, guys. Okay. One more stretch. Lie down on your stomach, hands wide open. Put your head down so you look into your right side. Bring your right hand close to your chest and push yourself off the floor on the right side only. Your left shoulder stays on the floor. As you roll in, your leg is lifting up and goes over your left leg. So your right leg is behind your left on a foot. If you can, lift that right hand up towards the ceiling and look up to the ceiling as well. You can also try to bring it closer to your left. But feel the stretch in your left shoulder. That is the aim of it. After the push-ups, stretch those pecs a little bit. Alright, you can roll back. And you're gonna do the same on the other side. So lie down again with your hands spread wide. Now this time put your hand down so you look into your left. Your left hand goes close to your chest, pushing your left side off the floor. Your right is staying on the floor. Your left leg is shooting behind your right leg onto feet. Your left hand goes up towards the ceiling if possible. If not, just support yourself with that hand in front of you. Look up to the ceiling as well and feel the stretch in your right shoulder. Fantastic. Beautiful. Very good, guys. Now you can go into a child's pose if you want, with your knees wide open, really wide open knees. Chest is pushing towards the floor. You're trying to sit on those heels, literally. Now you can look in between your hands as well. You don't have to, it's up to you, whatever feels good to you. Beautiful. All right, and that's it for today. Thank you again for joining me. I hope you enjoyed today's session. I hope it wasn't too much. Please do drop me a comment how you felt, if you had to adjust it somehow, or if you managed to go through it. I think we might take it a little easier tomorrow, but no promises. We'll see how I feel. Have a fantastic day, guys. Enjoy whatever you do. Be successful in whatever you do, as always, obviously, and stay happy and healthy. See you soon.